My name is Fred Glynn. I'm the Executive Director of the Office of Community and Rural Affairs. We are here in Madison, Indiana, and we're about to have a conversation here with Austin, who is the Executive Director of Madison Main Street. In your words, what makes Madison unique?
Yeah, there's so many things that make Madison unique. Obviously, our historic architecture comes to mind. So many people know of Madison because we're the largest historic and contiguous landmark district in the nation. But more recently, we've been named a Great American Main Street. And so a lot of people are starting to know about us a little bit more because of that and our work with the Main Street Program in the state of Indiana.
Awesome. Can you tell us about Madison's Main Street and give us a little history?
Yeah, so Madison's Main Street, our program specifically has been around since 1979. So we're the oldest in the state, but the oldest Main Street program established in the country. And since then, Madison Main Street Program has had its ups and downs, just like our businesses, our community, and local economy. But right now, our program is thriving just like our community is. And we've been a nonprofit since then, kind of being a leader with a lot of our local partners here in the community, from the City of Madison, Chamber, Arts Alliance, Visit Madison, and other surrounding organizations too, to try and lead and incorporate the Main Street approach in everything that we do.
Awesome. What's been the impact of having an active Main Street organization, and how has it been transformative for the community?
Yeah, I always say that the biggest impact that our Main Street program has had on the community has been the confidence and reassurance in our small business community here in Madison. So seeing so many people pursue those entrepreneurial dreams that they've had and start their small business here and invest here has provided a lot of confidence. And since we've seen that confidence grow, we've seen a lot more investment both private and public here in Madison.
Let's talk about Madison winning the National Main Street Award. How impactful has that been? I mean, obviously that's not only an accomplishment for Madison, but our entire state.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the Great American Main Street Award is an award that is given through Main Street America, we are nationally accredited with, and who Office of Community and Rural Affairs and Indiana Main Street has a contract with and is accredited with. Each year they open up applications where communities can basically tell their story, not just tell their story, but show their impact. And Madison, we always felt a little too humble, I think, to tell our story. And just again, going back to the amount of confidence and reinvestment that we've seen, a lot of Madisonians returning, we felt like it was time to tell our story and show that off, right? Not just from Madison Main Street Program's work, but work that our other partners have done too, from the City of Madison to the Arts Alliance and Visit Madison, everything that they have done to help bring Madison to people's forefront of their minds. So when we applied for the Great American Main Street Award, it was really difficult actually, because how do you tell a 45-year-old story, right? And how do you tell the story of Main Street from so many different people's perspectives?
Wow.
Telling our story was not an easy thing to do. It took us several months to try and write and have a cohesive application. And then the process of actually working with Main Street America and understanding that we were a finalist was just an absolutely amazing accomplishment, something I'll never forget.
Right, yeah, amazing. So, what advice do you have for other Main Streets or aspiring Main Streets to try to accomplish what Madison has accomplished?
Yeah, every community is different, right? You see that all over Indiana. It's not just a cookie cutter program that you can keep duplicating and replicating, right? So I would say my advice to any other Main Street program or community who's aspiring to do that is don't give up, keep going, because sometimes the timing isn't right, but when you get the right people that have invested in their time and their energy and their dollars into your community, it has build up over time and compounds, right? The Madison Main Street program isn't the way it is today just because we woke up one day and decided this is how we were going to be. Madison didn't just turn into what it is today overnight, right? It took years and years of people dedicated to trying to make it better every single day. So I would say being consistent, having a consistent organization, having support from your organizations in your community, again, going back to local city government and your other surrounding nonprofits. Rely on those friends and neighbors, and again, just follow through, be consistent, and support your community first.
Right. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Is there anything else that you want people to know about Madison?
Yeah, I think Madison is still a hidden gem, and that's okay. And that's okay for everyone else's communities too. Everyone is unique, and so it's all about how we tell our story and connect people to Madison. in their own unique way. That's something that I really love and appreciate about Madison. Is it's not unique in just, we have this specific sculpture, we have this specific view, or we have this specific designation. It has a feeling that makes us unique, and I love sharing that with people.
Well, thank you for being with us, and everybody come visit Madison, Indiana. You won't regret it.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see you downtown.
Yeah.